Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Summit 6. I know it says Summit 5 on the top, but it is the Summit 6. We are going to be playing Warriors Gaming versus Mineski. We have Miracle on his newfound team after his national service, so I'm excited to see how this game goes. I'm Lysa, and I'm going to be joined here by 343 Mr. Adam Shah. Welcome to the broadcast, my friend.
Hello and thank you. It's a pretty exciting game today.
Alright, yeah, I am pretty excited. I haven't casted a bit. I have been casting a lot of Europe, D2CL and whatnot, and haven't had the chance to look back home. Miracle, I did say, the guy from Singapore, the guy that, you know, kind of went through the same troubles as I did with national service. We're both done now. That's pretty good, but I'll see how he does, you know, on this new Filipino team, mostly Filipino team. I'll need your expertise on this, my friend.
I think firstly the bans, like Mineski ban Pudge. I was talking to Afu about it. Like apparently they only beat Mineski. They beat Mineski a lot with Pudge.
Okay.
Hence Mineski always first to ban the Pudge against them.
Alright.
We also have the Slada first pick, which I guess is kind of warranted on Dire. You have Roche. It's always an advantage.
Do you think it's you know, I see like Slaughter isn't always picked. It's only picked by some teams a lot. You know, teams like Alliance really favor that safe lane Slaughter with Loda. You know, we have some teams that just really enjoy picking that Slaughter first pick, and some teams just completely ignore him. No bans, no pick, nothing. They just go something else like Shadow Demon first pick.
Yeah, I think it's highly prioritized in China. Well, a lot of the Chinese teams though, especially on Dire.
Okay.
I think it's specifically because it's Dire that Slada becomes from a tier 2 pick to a tier 1 pick sometimes. But at the same time, you have to kind of draft around it.
Okay. What do you normally draft around it? Do you stack more minus armor? Do you have people that catch?
I think generally you get like short cooldown spells like Mirana or something like that, as well as high physical damage. Something
so
like Draw Mirana could fit, yeah.
Okay. So we'll see what they decide to do here. Mirana is still in the pool. Very popular pick. Despite that Aghanim's nerf, it is still a really strong hero. Versatile with that Elune's arrow buff, or what's it called now? Arrow. Wait,
Sacred Arrow.
Yeah, Sacred Arrow, the Warcraft 3 things. But yeah, it's a Sacred Arrow. It's really good now because you can take out that large creep in the camps, allowing her to get a lot of experience pretty much anywhere. You know, you can get arcane boots very early and just start plunking arrows at mid lane, bot lane, wherever you want. And of course, once you get that Aghanim Scepter, huge burst for such a small cost, you know, relatively allows you to clear waves, and you do see a lot of silly stuff as well. Like Moonlight Shadow, nothing to sneeze at as well. And now we see a good combo here. The Phantom Assassin Slaughter.
I think it's a high chance that this PA is probably a support PA.
Really?
It doesn't make sense to pick a core PA this early on unless they have like a strat around it.
Is it a bait?
Which
Maybe it's a bait.
it might be a bait, and they might pick something like Magnus as well. I know WG runs a lot of Magnus, and it goes well with the PA and Slada. They have super high physical damage.
I want to ask you if Afu is the same guy that plays a lot of Meepo.
No, it isn't.
It's not that Afu, okay.
The Afu Meepo is from Singapore, I think.
Yeah, I used to play a lot with him, and we got carried. But that's why I was wondering, like, is this guy Afu from, you know, a lot of these guys have the same names. But yeah, Phantom Assassin and Slaughter, it's a good combo, right? I mean, M damage and dagger jump, immediately blow up someone. It's a possibility. But yeah, pick up your carry so early in the game with carry with hard counters. It's kind of weird, but we'll see how.
It's most likely a bait.
Okay, very likely a bait. But then again, you can't not respond to the bait. That's why these baits in Captain's.
Yeah, it's like you first to pick a Naga, but then they just change it to support. Like, it's so easy, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. We see Slot being banned, so Mineski are kind of catching on to this. That probably isn't your carry. It's probably a support. That nerf to the dagger, you don't think it's significant, right? The range nerf.
I think it's. I think it was kind of stupid when PA Lawan was just standing mid with the full range dagger. Like he could throw it from his tier 1 to a river, and it's a bit too far. I think the nerf was warranted.
Okay. You think it's enough?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. Ogre.
I think it's enough on support PA, but not really on the
core. It doesn't really bother core PA.
Yeah,
and something I want to really point out is OD. This hero has made a resurgence back into the meta game. Everyone is it started off with a couple of pros playing a lot in pubs. I always watch highlight videos. I tell my co-casters, you know, I watch a lot of highlight videos of pros. I don't have time to watch full games, so sometimes I just catch some highlights. from pop gameplay, like RTZ plays what mid, stuff like that. Miracle plays what, and I've been seeing a lot of OD on a lot of them, and then suddenly a lot of players start picking OD in pro games, and it's kind of become like flavor of the month. And then he lost 1.5 armor. I don't think it's that big. It's not huge on what he does.
That's what happens when a hero gets picked a lot. It gets nerfed.
But yeah, the OD, I'm surprised he got so far into the draft without a ban.
I think it was a really good ban though. Like if the PA stands mid with OD aura, like that's really annoying. And OD is also somewhat of a counter to the ban with Astral.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, it's just a hero that does so much with the Astral, doing damage to clear waves, save teammates, set up stuns, set up ganks. It's just so easy with OD. And yeah, it's like having an SD as your core, with the same principles in mind. Oh, a Silencer third pick. I really enjoy seeing the Northram. I really enjoy it. It's something that's always been really hit or miss. It used to be only the old Empire that picked it. But now a couple of people do pick it. I've seen it a couple of times in MDL.
Little Silencer.
MDL and WESG, I think. We did see one Silencer from Immunity as well in the finals. No, Imperial, sorry, not Impunity. Imperial in the finals, and Silencer, I don't know. I think it's a great counter to Batrider and Oracles, because these guys are the knee-jerk counters.
I think you kind of want your Slaughter to jump in, and the Silencer ensures that the Oracle can't save the target.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're playing around this really big ulti, and I think WG has quite weak lanes right now compared to Mineski.
Yeah, the Juggernaut, mid Juggernaut, I think it's really good. I think Miracle really is a big advocate of this mid Juggernaut. He was the one that told me to use it for climbing pubs. When I asked met him in person, and he said it mid Juggernaut is the way to go. That hero is broken as hell, and I kind of agree, because most games of Juggernaut that I play, I do fairly well, and when pros play it, it does do very well as well. It counters a lot of the good mid lanes. Invoker, I mean, not counter, but he fares really well, because he just spins and there's really nothing you can do about it. And clears your ways, push out the lanes, take the bottle runes and everything. So, and he adds to the team fight as well. So, but
it's just a very well-rounded hero.
Slaughter kind of smashes Juggernaut. PA as well, because amplify damage, he puts it right after you spin, and then PA jumps on you, kills you in 2-3 hits. Well, you can't do anything.
I'm kind of curious about this Witch Doctor pick here. Like, I don't really see a specific reason for them to pick it. Yeah, I guess it's the counter initiate when they jump in. But I mean, there's global silence, so I think picking it for that reason doesn't really help.
It's a silencer, global silence, What hero is the right hero to?
I think ideally you would want heroes that give you vision, so you can start the fight, and you don't let WG start the fight on their own terms.
Beastmaster.
Yeah, Beastmaster, Night Stalker, KTL. But these heroes aren't that great against Lapie. Maybe Beastmaster's fine, but like they already have a bet. I don't think you want to pick the Beastmaster.
Yeah, definitely. Another rather popular hero. Weak lane,
they needed something to deal with the bet. They have no counter initiate.
This is a great hero to go against bat. Is it offlane Nyx? Probably offlane Nyx.
Probably mid.
Mid Nyx, okay.
I'm not too sure. I think it kind of depends what role the PA is in.
Do you think a mid PA would work here against a jug mid? I mean,
I think it's really hard because Mineski have the last pick.
Okay.
So the opening of the PA Slada doesn't really give you flexibility, because Mineski picks the jug, and the jug is flexible as well. It can go carry, it can go to mid. And if WG picks a mid hero right now, or they put their PA mid or whatever, Mineski has whatever chance they want to react.
Alright.
So it kind of nullifies the flexibility of the PA with the Juggernaut.
Alright. The Storm ban here I think is very prudent. Same concept, jump in, silence, and then there's really nothing you can do about the Mexican. And whereas gaming, they seem to they ban out the Drow. Yeah, I could see a Drow.
That's a really weird ban though.
You think a push could come out?
You have PA, go against the draw, and the draw kind of you have a Juggernaut with draw. It doesn't really help the Juggernaut.
Helps with the push. Juggernaut helps with the healing ward. No, because usually I see a lot of Drow picks now. Sometimes they just pick it at the start. They don't care what you go for. They just push. They pick the Drow. They don't care what you pick. They just win the lanes and then they push the towers. it doesn't matter if you have counters because you have no towers, you have no space.
Yeah, that's true.
It's possible. I mean, there are many times where I thought, hey, this is
Oh,
not that bad.
I'm sure WG just picks. Mineski just picks Huskar.
Huskar.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's similar to a draw. You just stick and push. Like it's the same concept.
But what if you get global? No one to save your Huskar. That's a problem.
Yeah, I
right,
guess
no?
that's the problem. But at the same time, like before the Slara gets dagger, the Huskar could probably get rush, get 2 towers. Like his tempo is just much faster than WG's heroes right now.
He's on
And
Radiant.
they also
though.
have healing ward, and WG does not.
Oh.
So.
This works. No, I feel like Alchemist is very dangerous here. Normally, Alchemist is unkillable to certain lineups, but I feel like Slaughter really takes away a lot of his tankiness.
Yeah, I think WG has good heroes, but they kind of have the issue of not being able to get towers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a Nana Slada, so it's a carry Slada and a mid PA, I think.
Yeah, mid PA versus mid Juggernaut. So that's why I asked you about the matchup. Is it is it gonna be a mid Juggernaut or is it gonna be a mid PA?
Actually, WG might go aggro here.
Mm-hmm.
The Doctor Oracle. I think it's fine to go aggro as well. You
Aggro
get
with
the Nyx
Juggernaut?
against bat, yeah. I think Nyx against bat is a lot of people don't know it, but the Nyx has an advantage in the matchup.
Okay.
You just burn his mana and the bat can't really outlast hit you.
Okay. So you
Unless
think the
it gets
Alchemist
like a
will be a safe lane or mid?
I think the elk goes mid no matter what.
Okay. So we'll have to see how this goes. The Huskar pick didn't come out, and I think they were fearing the global silence personally.
Yeah.
But they don't want to take the risk. Huskar seems like a gamble cheese hero for now.
Yeah, true.
We'll have to see if
But so is
Alchemist
Alchemist now.
pick- Yeah, Alchemist is one of those heroes. You get that early game rolling, get that early radiance, and go that Manta Octarine, cause havoc around the map.
Oh,
Yeah,
the TP's Power Rangers coming down.
Yeah. Alright, so run through the teams before the match starts proper. We have Mineski on the Radiant. We have Ninja Boogie. NB's Ninja Boogie, right? Oracle. We have Raging Potato on that Alchemist. Always love that name. We have RR on that Bat Rider. We have Miracle playing his Juggernaut. And last but not least, we have... where is that guy? Witch Doctor. Played by Jules. So Jules,
He's in trouble though.
he is in a lot of trouble. Oh, nice. You got that new stun UI, guys. Yeah, well, Nana as well as
Samba.
Afu gonna be chasing over. But I don't think they want to waste any more mana here. The Witch Doctor does have Wind Lace, so he's pretty fast with 325 move speed.
Yeah.
Alright.
If the PA was near, it would have been better. On the Dire, we have X Nova on the Silencer, Achit on the PA, Nana on the Slada, Afu on the Vengeful, and lastly Kangaroo, which is also known as Kang on the next Assassin.
Alright. I think a couple of people in the chat would know most of Mineski. Warriors Gaming, I wouldn't say they're not as popular, but definitely compared to Mineski, they are not the ones in the spotlight as often. So I think
they've been a
Kangaroo-
really hit or miss team.
Kangaroo, is he a new guy or is he always
His Kang has always been on the team. Like he just changed his
name,
nick.
okay.
Yeah, he added the Aru at the back.
Okay. Just trying to be cute with the names there, but we do get a 1-for-1 rune exchange. And yeah, I know some of you guys really hate the new map stuff, but I just got my hats, so forgot to turn those off. So we'll turn that off for game number 2, and hopefully I remember. But for now,
I think Mineski made a big mistake. They all went to top rune, and the Knicks gonna get level 2 for free, and probably his poor man's shield as well.
oh yeah.
It could have been a really good lane for Mineski, but now the Knicks is gonna get a lot.
Why is getting level 2 important?
He gets all these levels on his tower, and with permanent shield, suddenly he's not as weak anymore.
And he's brought regen as well, right?
Yeah, it's kind of it's not really levels, but it's mostly the creep wave equilibrium.
Okay.
Unless Mineski, like if you look at what Miracle's doing, he's holding a creep wave. He knows that if the creep wave messes up once again, like the Nyx is gonna get so much out of the lane. And the fact that they are committing 3 heroes down here and the Nyx is still getting levels, I think that's a big issue.
The PMS is going to come out for Kangaroo now. It's going to be smiling all the way to the bank. A happy camper indeed. We have Mineski are actually piling a lot of damage onto him. So he hasn't managed to afford the other slipper just yet. So he will not get his PMS in time. But yeah, the little things in Pro Dota can really mess up or make or break a lane, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised to see the bat standing in the lane. I mean, I think you get Talon and jungle for like 3 minutes before you go to the lane. Like he's level 1 now,
that
and
gets
it's
Talon
really
as well,
really hard.
okay.
Yeah.
He went boots
Every
first though, so he's
every
trying to
offlaner
outrun
gets
him.
Talon.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. I don't think you can stand on this lane. Like Slara can chase you so easily. Slara has no boots and you have boots, and Slara runs faster than you.
Good stuff, Slaughter. But it is a safe lane Slaughter though against the Alchemist. So you really got to amp up the pressure early game. You know, you can't afford to lose any kind of tempo. Otherwise the Alchemist gets into full gear and then you just lose. So I think PA is one of the heroes that are actually decent against Alchemist because she can farm away from acid spray. Do you agree?
Yep, but at the same time you're kind of not pressuring the Alchemist, which is not what you want.
She can kill with some help, right? I mean, she
Yeah.
does decent amounts of damage before he gets his ultimate.
Yep.
And
Yeah, like
I like how
Warm
this
Phantom
Nyx
or
is just
Blightstone.
burning the mana of the supports here, preventing any kind of aggressive play. Miracle using the spin here, committing the spin to pushing out this creep wave. Doesn't want to stack it up, I think.
Yeah, he just wants the creep wave equilibrium to be maintained, so both their supports can do what they're doing now. Like they don't want the Nyx to be able to stay on the lane or get levels
They
at
don't
all.
want to pull.
I think the priority is that the off lane gets zoned first.
Okay.
You kind of want to secure your Juggernaut face boots or something before you let one supporter leave.
So he can help with the killing.
Yeah, like he takes the one of the supporters' role at giving pressure.
Alright. Oh, Mr. Kangaroo is still sitting at 2.5. He got that early level advantage there with the, like you said, mess up of Mineski going for the top rune. And yeah, so he's going to be enjoying that for now. He might eke out a level 3 now with the help of, you know, the Oracle pulling for this wave. So we'll see if he gets close enough to the range creep. Miracle will have to
if you look at the bet, he's leeching level 2 from mid because he can't stand on the lane at all.
Yeah, well, Iron Talon a lot of times. I remember when I was casting the Sea Qualifiers in Malaysia, I was casting Winter, and he gave Yamate a hard time in the cast for not going Iron Talon at level 1 as a Slaughter offlane, instead of going for the boots. And he was like, look at his Slaughter. He went throughout the attack. He just went ham on Yamate, saying that he didn't get his blink in time. And how
I think right now offlane generally you kind of go jungle most of the time. Reason being is because if you can't pressure the carry and you get levels, it's kind of pointless. Like in the jungle you get levels and farm. But if you just stay in the offlane and get levels, you don't get farm.
Potato, gotta be real careful here. Okay.
The PS is actually doing really well. I didn't expect the matchup to be so one-sided.
You're really resilient, and you have the dagger. Daggers really hurt in lane, so.
Yeah.
And Alchemist has low armor, so.
Oh, is the Alchemist gonna die?
He's gonna die. The invisibility, no. It's gonna come in.
Nope.
Oh, bad time for Afu to rotate in lane, and he's taking a lot of tower hits here. The Purifying Flames might get him. He's not careful here. Oh, he pops the stick charge, baits him in perfectly. And now Ajit going in for the dives there. Ninja Boogie takes an arrow. I mean, takes a dagger and will actually collapse. So it's going to be a 0 for 2 now. Warriors Gaming getting 2 kills on the board. Getting a salve up as well, a bottle charge to top him up. So Ajit going to be perfectly healthy. Raging Potato on the other hand, very low there. Go and get jumped there by the PA. Is there a crit? No crit just yet. So Raging Potato forced out of lane once again. The magic stick is going to keep him alive, and getting to that crucial level 6 will be very important for him.
I don't know if you saw what he did there. Like as the dagger flew to him, he pressed stop and waited on the low ground. So the dagger didn't give the PA uphill vision.
Oh wow, okay.
So as the dagger hit him, and after a blink strike, he just walked up and the PA was fogged for like a second.
Alright,
Just small placement.
Little things. And I mean, I've been playing Dota for years and I don't know about little mechanics like that. Every day you learn new things. The other day I learned this other mechanic, so that was really silly. I can't remember what it was now, but if I remember it later I'll say it. But yeah, it was a really crazy mechanic and I didn't even know about it. But the silencer pick, you know, you said it's a weak lane thing, but turns out they're not getting punished for it.
Yeah.
So they might be able to execute their strategy properly. We have got Nyx Assassin hitting level 4 already, burning Miracle's mana, being annoying actually. Oh, the spin might come in.
But if you look at what he's doing, the Nyx has 4 CS and the Jug has close to free farm. So technically, by standing in this lane, you're not accomplishing anything. Their carry's farming and you're just wasting you're just not being efficient. You're getting levels, but at the same time you kind of want Arcanes or Nyx, you don't want just level 6, you know.
He doesn't even have boots, so.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see. Miracle getting that kill there on the bottom lane. We'll see if Warriors manage to push that top tier 1 down. The Bat Rider not having the swellest of time either. He's got himself Tranquils, but that's about it.
I'm curious to see what the Slada goes. Like, if he goes for a straight blink, I think they can do a lot.
Oh wow,
but
PA kills off the Oracle with some mad crits. I heard a lot of critting.
The blood. Just such it all, look at that.
Well.
Oh, Miracle.
Oh, going to get an Omni Slash, Miracle getting another kill there. So PA overestimating it and taking an Omni Slash inside the Acid Spray. So very unfortunate for him.
Oh, did he buy up? Oh yeah, he did. I guess it's not so bad.
Buy out?
He bought up his items before he died.
Okay.
Didn't cynical.
Yeah, PA going for the face boots. The combat PA, something very exciting for me personally to see. So,
Slada has his armlet.
what does the PA build do actually? Does she build armlet
Sorry?
as well? Does the PA build armlet? Sanjin
Yeah,
Yasha?
I think you go Deso, you get Rosh, and you just snowball really hard.
Deso, okay. But she's really skipped threads, so going for Deso would really sacrifice a lot of that tankiness. Do you maybe go
He has
for
Aegis,
drums?
so-
or something
Yeah, you have like
or
Aegis
Vanguard?
and go. I think you either go drums or offering into Deso.
Okay.
Like that's about it. Or Oracle.
Ooh, he does double damage. The first hit crit! Oh man, this Ajit PA is just out of control. Ah man, sometimes you win at Dota, sometimes you win at nothing. And Oracle, proof that God is not a forgiving man to support here. Raging Potato gonna get slowed by that dagger, but Ajit just going for the drive-by, going for that bouncy rune instead.
And Nana has his Raging Potato has his armlet as well. Meanwhile, bottom Kang is dead again. That's why you buy Antalon, guys.
Yep, that's why I buy Iron Talon. And in the words of well, in the words of Winter as well. And in offlane, you buy that Iron Talon. And Nana, he's got 1,000 gold to himself. So I guess the Blink Dagger is next. Do you go anything else?
I don't think you get threats. I think you get armlet. You get your dagger no matter what. Oh, he does get threats. Damn. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So well, I guess he just wants to be that tanky frontline, have that PA, do the fighting
Yeah,
instead.
he just wants to stand on the Juggernaut's lane. Cause he's too tanky for the Juggernaut to kill.
Alright, we'll see
So
what
he
happens
just kinda
here.
wants to
Jules
stay
is
steady,
waiting
you know.
there. So with the help of Jules and Melodic and a Witch Doctor ult, he could get that kill. Jules not turning off auto attack, so he's just hitting that stop button. And
Oh, Miracle's on his way.
yeah,
He'll use his
Miracle's
stun.
on that
Oh,
way,
Slada's
and here-
dead.
I think Slada's dead. Yeah, there is that Witch Doctor ultimate
but
as well.
FVS
The
is
spin
there.
comes in. Nana in a lot of trouble. Here comes that. Oh, here comes that. Here comes that Purifying Flame. Would it get him in time though? Nana popping that armlet. He will survive there, so he'll toggle perfectly. He should be fine unless he screws up majorly. And no, that will not be the case. And I'm surprised the ultimate didn't come down sooner from the Witch Doctor.
He was worried the VS would stun him because he was right beside the VS.
Okay.
I think he should have cursed before he stunned, but he was kind of in an awkward position. And he has level 3 stun instead of curse.
Oh yeah. Okay. Just wants to go for more bounces. Really expected more pressure in the early game, but didn't really receive it. So you.
Bat has his dagger soon. Alchemist has another 2k. I think WG has this timing that once the Slug gets dagger, PA gets Rosh, they just snowball really hard. And Mineski's job is to kind of drag that timing.
Yeah. Well, Raging Potato. Once he gets that Radiance, is Unity in trouble? Or can they deal with this? With the Nyx
I think
Assassin's fight?
Radiance is. I think they are fine until late game, to be honest. Like I think their heroes deal with the Alchemist well, but not the job.
Okay.
Like, you only can deal with one, but at the same time they have global.
Oh wow, Miracle. Oh, he has a Sentry Ward. Okay.
Yeah.
So he already knew. Just trying to bait it out, waste some time for Warriors gaming, and right now I really have to commend Mineski for their play. And oh, Alchemist getting stunned up. There is that amplifier as well. Oh, getting caught there by that Slaughter Crush. Ninja Blue not level 6 just yet, unable to bail his buddy out, and now Oracle unable to run as well. But Miracle goes in with that spin and with the ultimate.
I think they can just
Ready,
kill
he's
the
gonna kill
jungler,
PA.
to be
Oh,
honest.
missing on PA! PA's gonna bottle up. The Maledict will pop him. Yes, it will. And Slaughter in trouble. The Omni Slash not gonna be enough as Nana armlet toggles through. He's gonna toggle through this one. Does he screw up here? Does he turn it off at the wrong time? He untoggles and there he will be okay. So Nana with some pristine plays here will keep himself alive, but nope, RR will pull the Venge back in. Afu doesn't look like he'll survive this ordeal, and yeah, Miracle will score that kill on him. Going Yasha first, going to prioritize that Manta style as you should against a global silence. So Miracle, I would say, has been doing swell so far. Wish he had more kills out of the 5 that his team's gotten though.
I think WG was kind of caught off guard by the bat dagger.
They didn't expect the bat, but I mean, 12 minutes is way past the time that a bat gets dagger, right? So you should
Might have just been not alert about it.
Yeah, right.
You dive so deep against a bat with dagger.
It's just Dota, man. It's just Dota.
True, true. Sansa has his Midas soon.
Oh wow. Okay, so it's kind of the greed 4th pick. You know, you need to greed a silencer against an alchemist.
I think it's kind of awkward though. Like
Afu getting caught once again under that tower, but here comes the curse, the silence as well. Is he gonna do enough? Afu getting purified there, gonna get removed. Ajit, on the other hand, will pay back.
I think Ajit has some personal issues with Ajit.
Yeah. Some personal issues with that Oracle. He's killed him 5 times now, I think. Wait, no.
Yeah, that's Rosh for WG, I think.
You think they can go for Rosh?
I think they could have, but not anymore.
Yeah, well,
I think if they went immediately, they would have got it. Or the peer does go for offering.
Yeah. I think he was really just fearing the lack of tankiness right there.
Yeah.
But PA does have quite a lot of natural health now that you look at it. She doesn't have a single stat that gives her extra HP, and she does have 800 HP, which is pretty decent given the level.
Kermis has 4.5k, is close to his radiance.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. The rat's gonna happen. I don't think Warriors were planning to stop it from the very start. They're just gonna get what they can, and they're gonna play their game. You know, get that item. Get the items done, and you know,
I think they should have been able to get bottom tower much earlier. Like you get against a alchemist, hero that abuses the jungle, you kinda want to get the mid and bot tower as soon as possible for Radiant. You want to be able to access the jungle and not let the alchemist free farm like what he's doing. Now he has Radiance.
Oh, okay. We'll see how well he does against it, because this Radiance, great, it's a Radiance, but it is also a way for Nyx Assassin to stun you for an extra few seconds with that spike.
That's true.
So you have to be really careful about that. The scan comes out from the Radiant. We'll scout out that invisible Nyx Assassin, but they will not be able to read that much into it. But they are looking for a Roshan now, so Nana is going in there, regardless of how many
dies
heroes.
super fast. Level 2 Amplify.
Yeah, Amplify is just super good there. Nana even gets up his Blink Dagger, so we'll see what happens here, because there is a Bat Rider invisibility rune, so this could be huge.
Damn.
If it happens. And RR, does he get the spider senses tingling? He is not thinking about
he even drops his
it. He is even gonna go in. He's gonna snatch it. Is he gonna mirror snatch it? No, he does not. He screwed up. You had one job, RR. One job. And now
I'm sure you use your flame break to hit them back before you get Aegis.
Oh man. RR. Well, some would say that was lacking balls there. Oh, the silencer is gonna drop that global silence. Miracle unable to bail out of there, but no, the Oracle gets the save off in time. Miracle is gonna take a huge amount of damage. Will he be able to regen it up? He pops the healing ward as well. Nope, goes boom in the fountain. So wastes a couple of good ultis as well as that TP back. So he is gonna die eventually, and they lose 2 big heroes, and that silencer once again paying off. And the trick with that silencer pick is you always want to get a big fight out of that and hopefully stall out enough time till the next global with advantages. And right now, they've gotten themselves some good advantage with that Aegis, so they will be able to keep the tempo running, hopefully, against this Alchemist Radiance. We'll see if they can do anything, because Alchemist right now, he can't actually join the fights, right?
Yeah, I think it's kind of awkward. Like, they have a lot of farm on the Alchemist, but it's very hard for him to fight. But once he gets bigger, I guess they can just do this. Like he keeps the lanes pushed out, and WG doesn't really have ways of pushing out.
The Aegis went down. They're gonna lasso him proper now, and Ajit, wow, getting blown up.
I'm sure the Slada's gonna die too.
Yeah, he's really coming in. Jules might die here, but the Radiance made him miss one right click, and now Nana might actually pay for that. No, he hits the Witch Doctor for 270. And Radiance, toggling against Radiance might be kind of tricky, but Nyx Assassin comes in. There's that mana burn. There is the spike as well to stun up that Alchemist if they want to go for it.
I'm sure the Alchemist is super strong right now. Like, the PA is dead and they don't have global.
Oh, Nana. Oh no, Nana tried to go in there for some cute plays, but in the end gets punished, and Warriors Gaming lose 3 big kills there, plus that Aegis advantage that RR failed to get for them. But in the end, Mineski strike back hard. Raging Potato with the 12,000 net worth is now going to go on pummeling this lane, and with that big tank in the front lines, the supporting cast of Mineski are able to just Rambo in and take out Warriors.
Yeah, the PA died, he was dead for sure. He didn't have global and they tip it in. That was just really bad call from whoever called it.
Once again, it's kind of goes back to that fallacy of C Dota. Oftentimes you see very talented players, talented lineups having a good start, and then they throw it away with some very questionable decision making. I'll often see that out from Mineski, so we're not sure if Miracle's presence in the team can straighten them out. We'll see. So far, it's been pretty disciplined play.
I think like you lose a fight like that against an Alchemist, and look, suddenly he has Manta.
Yeah.
It's really so hard, and the PS forced to go BKB right now because he doesn't have Aegis. It's kind of awkward. Like you don't farm as fast as your opponents, so you kind of want to do stuff.
There's Omni Slash to bail him out. Does he go in? Yeah, he goes in. He might kill off the Venge, but no! The PA comes in at the right time. The Global's coming in. The Dagger needs to get the jump in. He will get that Blink Strike in, and now, Ninja Boogie is gonna fall as well. The Venge, though, I'm not sure he should come back in there. But Ninja Boogie will pay with his life as well. So he does get a Consolation Venge kill, but they do get Miracle as well as that Oracle, so they might be looking to a push here. Alchemist does find himself an Invisibility Rune, so he's going to be able to walk around them with that Radiance Burn. I think they might know about that. Yeah, Nana knows about that right now. Kangaroo as well. Kangaroo, that is not how you want to play this game. Nana going in as well. They are going to stop that Radiance Burn. Raging Potato will stun himself, and RR does have a blink in 5 seconds. Will cancel Nana's dagger, so he might be able to go in there. Nope, not going to go for it. They don't have any kind of real catch power without that Bat Rider blink.
Silence's just farming. Going straight for refresher.
Sounds like going refresher.
I don't really like this. Like, he's rushing refresher, but he learns his ult, and it goes up like 125 mana every level. So if he gets the refresher soon, he's not gonna have mana to use it anyway. Either that or you use it without any other spells.
Does he get the stun off? Nope, he does get the Melodic off. We'll see if he does save his buddy though. He will not get it again. Once again, Raging Potato getting stunned up because of that Spike Carapace. And no, they're gonna pull Nana in. The Slaughter is gonna get isolated here. There is a Purifying Flames, and the Melodic takes a huge chunk out of his life pool. And Raging Potato, he's just gonna walk Afu down. Yep, walk him down, pick up that extra cash. Raging Potato on the roll. Yeah, like you said, without that PA, they don't really have a lot of firepower at their disposal here. They do get the Witch Doctor, but they lose 2 cores.
There's no way you kill the Alchemist without the PA. And the PA didn't go damage, so they might not be able to burst the ult during the global, which is a really, really big problem for them.
Yeah, they really were banking a lot on that PA getting a death, so. But like you said, he was forced to get BKB now because they missed that Radiance timing to gank that Elk. And Elk has Manta to disjoint that first Amplify damage already. So it's going to be problematic to kill him. If you don't amp him, he just walks away. If you amp him, he Mantas away. So you're kind of boned either way. And,
yeah, Bat has 4 stuff too.
Who?
Bat has 4 stuff.
Okay. And he has a gem as well, so Vision's going to be really difficult now for Warriors. And this net worth is looking ridiculous at this point.
I think it's really awkward for WG right now. Like, they're getting a BKB on their PA, and then they'll be like, let's fight. But they probably still won't be able to fight with the BKB, and it just makes the PA farm even less.
I mean, you already see this lack of faith coming out from Nyx Assassin, going for a catch-up minus. It's like, I don't think we're winning now, guys. We gotta try our luck in the late game, and that's not what they want to do. Raging Potato gonna walk right into them. There's a global, but the 4 staff comes out. This guy is just healing up. It is gonna be hard to get him. They will get him. And that's a -2 right there. So they do get that killing spree. They get the huge net worth kill, 622 gold just for that solo kill there. And Kangaroo is going to enjoy that one with the help of that Midas. Does he go Ags like I see a lot of Nyxes do now?
I think you get blink before X because you want to stop the bat.
Okay. Archer
Yeah,
does have
okay.
BKB now though, so that is something.
Yeah, he needs one more item and they are really strong. Or they just fight with the Amplify and Global. They can't fight without Global right now.
Yeah, Mineski are looking for it. Looks like Afu is going to be the sacrificial lamb once again. The poor guy. But no, it's nighttime. This guy blind as a bat. Oh, we'll see RR getting stunned up. Afu just runs away. And there is no kill. The smoke is wasted. And oh boy,
Afu's going in 1v4.
Yeah, that feels bad, man. Nope, yeah, there he is. The Nana Slaughter looking for a pickoff. But he does have Vanguard, so your thoughts on this item build, you know, because makes him just wants to be tanky in the front lines, is that it?
Yeah.
No force stuff for him.
I think he's going more for a carry build, probably like BKB AC hard kind of build.
Okay.
Like he knows he needs to be a source of damage as well. He can't just be a position 3.
Okay. Kangaroo is sitting at 1006, so it looks like it will be that Blink Dagger option. And well, Afu, he's died 4 times, but I think those 4 times have been for the greater good. Miracle getting that Manta on the jug first really slows down his farm without the Battlefield, right? I'm reading this right?
Yeah. Sansa is really close to his refresher, by the way. Like he has like 1.5k off. I think once he gets it and if WG gets Aegis, like that's high ground for them.
Yeah.
He just used the surprise factor from the double global to fight.
I mean, he has 1 Purser in his inventory, so
yeah,
is that a giveaway?
Just like a recipe. Yeah, it is, but at the same time, like you don't know when he's gonna get it. You only can make predictions.
He doesn't have mana
you're
for
not
it,
really
so you
sure.
have to go Mango.
I think you do get a mango if you wanna stay with your team. If you wanna be like farming jungle while your team's pushing, then maybe you get maybe you don't.
Okay. You don't want that silencer for that extra damage and the -2s, no?
Yeah, you need the Iron Team.
Alright, so we're gonna have that Nyx Assassin go into Vendetta. Look out for some targets. He's very close to his blink though. Do you I mean,
yeah, I'm sure he should be farming his blink first.
Yeah, you want to get that core item, but I guess
this is so close to it.
Is this one of those things where they want to go in that dying observer ward? Is got to scout things out, and Nyx Assassin gonna get pulled. There is that gem, but the silence comes out immediately, and Nyx Assassin gonna be able to spike counter this. But the Omni Slash is going to take him out, so that is going to be that there. Very, very weird engagement coming out here from Warriors, and they will bail with only a Nyx casualty, but it could be giving away Roshan if he does spawn. So no, he does not spawn. And you could see that Alchemist was hoping for something like that. Not going to be able to get it. Gets an Observer for his troubles instead. So Raging Potato is going to farm up the stack. And that's quite a few creeps there that he will be able to get.
Still feel really awkward for WG. Like, I'm sure the next chef got his dagger.
Yeah. And now he's lost like 300 dying from that one. So
yeah, and they're walking into a 3 line. I think that the VS should be the one who goes in first. So if you break a smoke, you can use Terror. If the next breaks his smoke, he's just like, oh, what do I do now? Like,
I think he wasn't expecting the gem. I don't think he saw it yet.
Yeah, maybe.
But still, it was very awkward. You know, it could have been sentries that have been there. And well, we have Ninja Boogie. Still pretty poor, along with VS. VS gets himself a gem as well, so Afu, tired of Ward spotting his team out, will
yeah, they have to counteract the gem on Radiant. It's so hard to play without vision against the bat.
Slaughter gonna be baiting this one. Is there gonna be a silence? No, there will not be. The global is down, and Unova just get it picked up. Nana, he's tanked, but not that tank. Miracle sliced through him, and now Afu gonna run away. Raging Potato, I think he wants that. He has a blink dagger. I think he's just going in. There is not enough damage for this one. He goes in, stuns Afu up. The stun comes out missing with that impale. And Kangaroo is gonna, well, miss his spells and get his teammate punished at the Radiance, but is gonna be able to take out that Venge. Not even risking himself. The gem, though, will be recovered by the Nyx, but I don't think that's a big problem for Mineski, as they will chip away at this tier 2 and take it down. 16 to 15. The scoreline is marginal at this point, but it is a huge net worth disadvantage here for Warriors Gaming.
Yeah, I think they lost.
Just wasn't working.
Something about the smoke was that the Dire Creep wave at bottom was kind of pushing in. It was where it was right now, and there's no one clearing it. So I don't think there's any way you play at top alone without global.
Oh, okay, Kangaroo going in for that stun, looking for Ninja Boogie. He just wants to find something.
Oh, his PA is coming, my friend.
PA is coming. Is there a stun? There is no stun there. Oh, no stun at all. They will get 0 kills for that tier 3 tower, and Range Rex does take quite a bit of damage, but Mineski, they pull out before any kind of counterplay could be made, and Raging Potato finds himself some spare change on the way out, gets himself some academy components. Who gets it first? Doctor? I think Doctor. Doctor gets it first, right? Yeah?
You might even give it to the Jug or Bat.
Oh, Bat Rider.
Bat X is actually so underrated. It gives so much damage to the... It gives you range and damage on the lasso.
Oh, it gives you range?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so underrated.
Tether range is 400, so... Yeah,
oh, sorry, the range is from the second pull target.
Yeah, the second pull, but it's still a pretty big grab range, as you do have 2 melee cores on the side of warriors, so you could ideally, in a perfect world, grab up a Slaughter and a PA.
Yeah. They both jump the same target anyway, there's no way they don't.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. Alchemist always has that option to buff up his team even more, and now Kangaroo once again going to be the starter here. Whoa, that will be counter blink, and the Bat Rider getting pulled out, but the Oracle immediately saves his life there. The cast comes out, the Global comes out now. Miracle will immediately man to dodge that one. He does go for that Omni Slash, doesn't find the Slaughter, but Nana getting pulled out and getting purified, and now Nova just in an awkward position there, getting diffused there by Miracle, but Purifying Flames will see to the end of it. Raging Potato cleans up the house from the front, and Raging Potato now going to pour it up the top, not wasting a second. And Ajit, not with his team for the fight there. Did he TP out? I'm not sure.
He was there, he threw a dagger and then he ran away. It's like,
never mind, guys.
Sorry guys.
Never mind. Well, he's trying to get that Desolator that is, at this point, I think, feeling a little late. There is an Octarine, Manta Radiance on this Alchemist. This guy is not dying. No, sir. Alright, you got your Deso. Well done. What's gonna happen now?
Jay is 17k net worth ahead of everyone else.
Just Alchemist things. I mean, it's you know that sinking feeling you get in a pub where you draft your team, you know, your friends and your guys are playing Dota and like, alright guys, we got this, let's do this, let's go Centaur carry, and then you didn't pick AA, you didn't pick Slaughter or any kind of Alchemist counters, and then the last pick Alchemist comes out and you're like, oh, lost.
And then you lose one big fight to the Elk.
Yeah. Like, you started, you gank him, you get him like 0-4 and everything, and then like, what? He still has Radiance? You know, stuff like that. And
it's on the Jug.
What's on the Jug?
The X.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, more slashes, shorter cooldown. I love Jug Aghanim's. It's just so bad on him sometimes because of how much it slows down his item progression.
And Ninja Boogie actually has Lotus Orb after this, so I think there's almost no way WG can take a fight anymore. I think the game's pretty much over unless Mineski makes a really big mistake.
Yeah. But Mineski have been known to make huge mistakes. So.
Nah, they have Miracle now.
Yeah, Miracle is really good hero. I think
discipline
Miracle
of the Singapore Army.
Yeah, we'll see, man. Miracle. NS will straighten him out in terms of discipline. But I think in general he's always been a very disciplined player. He's been that guy. You know, he started a Naga Rat and he takes a lot of discipline to play Naga Rat every single game.
That's true. You have to be a really patient person.
Yeah, this guy is nothing but patient, and I think it's perfect because he always needs that you know, crazy firestorm of a team to make space around that map to play his style of play.
Yeah, that's true.
Mineski is
I think you're either really patient or you're just sadistic. Yeah, either or.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit of both. You know, the playing against his Radiance Naga, I had the pleasure of playing it twice in a pub against him, and that was not fun to play with at all. It was just painful.
He has his second X right now. It's giving his team net worth.
On the bright side, I do get to see all the Aghanim's upgrades, which I love watching, because normally you don't have time to build
see the Oracle X though.
Yeah, the machine gun Purifying Flames.
Yeah, with Octarine core. I mean, why not?
Yeah. No, you might be onto something. Really makes him into a machine. Oh, BKB on the Bat Rider. I think it will be him getting the Aghanims. Talk about a double pull. He's TPing middle, so Raging Potato will buff him.
Yeah. It's like, give me money, honey.
Yeah, here comes the pain. Yep. Oh boy.
I'm sure they go high ground right now.
I want to see some lasso. Not only does it grab 2, it does add damage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. 300 damage, not something to sneeze at. Miracle.
Yeah, 100 damage together with your 5 life is actually a lot. Like you do close to 800 damage during the last, so just by pulling him, doesn't really do anything.
You know, things like that that make you really wonder how some Aghanim upgrades are actually good and some are complete garbage. You know, like,
I think all the
Gyrocopter.
upgrades are good. It's just that
You don't think Gyrocopters is garbage?
whether it's cost efficient to get it.
I mean, Gyro's one seems weird to get. OD's one seems very counterintuitive as well.
Yeah, you get like this black hole and you throw your ulti on 5 heroes and you're like, oh shit, sorry guys.
Yeah, I think it's more of like a zoning tool, like the Protoss mothership in StarCraft. Oh, there you go, BKB, go to grab up that Nyx assassin, not even caring if it is one guy or two guys, just gonna grab him, but Kangaroo stays alive with that silence, and Raging Potato is taking some damage to BKB, keeping Ajit safe for now. Nana goes in on 3, charges in onto RR, but I think he's about to get punished, and punished hard. There's a second silence. Miracle is gonna get caught out. There is a triple stun there from the Nyx assassin. RR still staying alive, but I think he's gonna pop there. They did really soak a lot of damage into him, but Miracle is just ready for some sashimi. Gonna get that slaughter, slice him, dice him, pushing them back to the well, and I think at this point GG might be in order, but no, double crits come out, and Oracle isn't there to bail out that Alchemist, so they do actually get that melee racks. I think Miracle is, does have that Aegis. He really wants that Rax. The stun comes out. Miracle just says, let me get him. But Raging Potato, he buys back on that Alchemist. About to stun himself there. He throws it out onto the Slaughter. Nana doesn't have that buyback. He's getting swapped out by his Venge. Nana gonna crush that, missing. Miracle outplays him with the spin. Gets it to kill. Ajit getting his arm there. BKB on cooldown. And now Alchemist goes on there. Ninja Boogie gets another kill on the backlines, but Ajit cleans him up, and now it's a 5-man wipe. And Miracle, mopping up the fountain there with his Juggernaut. Very farmed, very stacked, and ending the game 7-2 and 14. And the Dire will drop after a less than convincing execution of their draft. You know, the double silence was cute, but you know, it doesn't really. It didn't really play.
Too late.
Yeah, it was way too late. They didn't get the timings right, and it's always like that. You know, play against an Alchemist, it's kind of the timing game. You got the win or you suffer against that huge net worth deficit. And picking a whole Aghanim's upgradable lineup is fun too, right?
Yeah, it was just a good draft by Mineski.
You think Huskar would have done better, clean this game up faster, would have been more risky?
I think Alchemist was a safer pick.
Okay. Okay, yeah, Alchemist.
I guess it suits them more, I guess. I'm not too sure.
So, watching this game, have you watched Mineski or Warriors Gaming prior to Miracle's edition? Have you watched
I've played against WG and Mineski in scrims.
Okay.
When I was training for WSG with Power Gaming.
Who are
but of course, scrims are scrims.
Yeah.
I think WG is like they added a new player to their roster, and ever since then they've been really unstable.
Okay. Oh.
They haven't really like come together as a team yet, like how they were
Is it
before.
Nova?
Sorry?
Is it Nova? Who's the?
Yeah, it was X Nova's the new player. They subbed out one for X Nova, I think.
Okay.
And Mineski, ever since the roster formed, they have been doing quite well.
Yeah, it's always been that, you know, the Filipino teams, you know, they're really wild. They're wildfire. They always need something balanced to keep them together. And you know, we had TNC with Demon, and then now we have Miracle. You know, it's always some outside influence that brings a lot of glory to those teams. And we'll see what happens in game number 2. It is a BO3. You're watching the Summit 6 C qualifiers, guys. So, you know, stay tuned for more action. There's been a lot of action happening over the day. There's EU, there's America, there's C, there's China. So right now we're watching C. We'll have Europe in a couple of hours. And yeah, we'll stay tuned for more updates as to what's going to happen on Beyond the Summit's Twitter. And you can follow me as well as 343, Mr. Adam Shah, on his Twitter as well. Twitter is on the top right corner. And we'll be right back with game number 2, guys. Don't go anywhere. And we'll be back with you guys for more Summit 6 action. See you guys in a bit.